tryna stab me in the back. Whip it up and throw the bad in the pack. The Lord, the door, throw the bags out the back. All that bluffing, this shit got his bitch out. He already fucked up, that nigga just had.
Man, welcome, man. Welcome, man. Welcome all my fathers. Back to another session, another episode of Thoughts of Transition Street Third. I'm your host, Iron the Ball. I'm here today to interview my well-known artist, well-known producer, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Well-known good friend of mine, man. And I want y'all to tap into the understanding of the process, man. That's what it's all about, the process. Your everyday processing for someone of this texture, a man of this physique right here to give y'all what he give y'all through some of the well-known artists such as No Sad is man, it's a lot of preparation that goes into the everyday process to come up with a beat, instrumentals, a melody that you able to really internally feel, tap into, and expose yourself, some of your darkest self, some of your vulnerable ideas. You know what I'm saying? This brother right here is about to share with you a preparation process on how to do that, because it's not just, oh man, he wants to the studio and he about to just do this and he give it to bruh and that's what it is. Nah, it's a development. He had to come from somewhere with this idea, and with that idea they had to have courage to take the step to do it, and then had to have a process to save up and have a vision to want to pursue it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? He ain't cheap, nothing that he did. He went through the full process to get him to this point. And so with that said, man, I'd like to introduce my man Jordan, man. Jordan, man, what's going on? It's always a pleasure to be here.
You know, man. Appreciate you, man.
Man, so with that, man, say, man,
thanks for having me, man. So you know, man, my name's Jordan, MIXBY23. What's your first question?
Man, my first question for you, man, is...
So I'm a little new to interviews, man.
Yeah, man, I already know, man. My first interview for you is, man, this, with what you do every day. You know what I'm saying? The dedication that you put into, the work that you put into every day. What is your everyday morning preparation for that? Like, how do you wake up and say, man, look, I had an idea and I think I should go about it this way. What's that process for? Share it with the people.
Yeah, honestly, well, first thing I wake up, I praise God for waking me up first. You know, call my daughter, call my baby mom. You can't lie about that. They get me right. You know what I'm saying? But as far as on the music tip that come from it, well, it start there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, with that, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to go into it, and sometimes we don't take the time to evaluate that process, but when a question like that gives me, it's like, damn, how do I prepare for it? Because I'm so routine to sticking to just my idea and my vision that I miss this process. So now that I'm sitting back and evaluating it, it's like, yeah, I do go about this, and my daughter give me inspiration, and the conversation with my baby mother may give me some inspiration. Then my brother may call me, and then Savage may call me with his idea, like,
yeah.
You know what, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know that's the type of shit you want, bro. Yeah. Like, cause I know for me, when I hear Savage say, George, man, turn me up, his energy right there came from, man, bruh must got that beat right there, bruh really feeling. Yeah. You feel me? And but for that, you created energy for bruh with your music, but that idea came from somewhere because your energy was given to you from some music by inspired by.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. So my inspiration, it do come from like literally, like I might hear something probably 3 weeks ago, something I like, or just knowing what to do as far as the music on the music tip. You know what I mean? I might hear something and really go off that and just create something, or just anything artistically. You know what I mean? I might can see something. Like honestly, like it's just my process of how I do it. Like I might hear something I wanna do it in my way, or I wanna, you know what I mean? I just wanna do it my way instead of the cliche way. You know what I mean?
And see, with that said, your way was a process of developing power in yourself and saying that I believe, I got enough confidence, I got faith in myself to pursue this in this lane.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
so,
with that inspiration right there was all you needed. So anything, you can be walking down the street and hear a melody in the way a person is walking. And you know what, I'm about to go back to the studio and implement that and perform music. You know what I'm saying? Because my inspiration has driven me to that purpose in life for what I hear, what I see. And so me having that drive for myself, speaking specifically of you, you push that out there to the universe and artists hear that. And make one artist want to come work with you, because I know when I go to Jordan, man, he ain't making a beat just to say, man, I made a beat for you, so you push your music on it. Nah, bro, really put a beat, say, man, nah, like I don't even like this beat, bro. Like,
I put my mind, I might hear to this shit.
Yeah, you might hear something like, you might hear an artist say something, and the beat don't automatically coincide with what they say. So hold up, let me change this up real fast.
Yeah, most definitely.
Put this into that.
I'm definitely gonna let you know too. Like, so you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna let you know. I come out with Go-Go. You know what I mean? We was about 8, 7 years old with our own little live recording studio. You know what I mean? Like, I was a jack of all trades on the instruments. You know what I mean? But I just became, as I got older, I started mastering like the boards and sound. We always been around sound equipment, you know, ever since young is running around, you know what I mean? But that shit really started in Go-Go, man. You know, putting all the instruments together and, you know what I mean, implementing our sound in the industry, you know what I mean? But not necessarily just that, but it's more to it. It's a culture thing too, you know what I mean? I take pride in where we at, you know what I mean? No funny. I take pride in this shit, so I take pride in everybody's music.
Nah, real that. And like I say, that's because it's your passion, bro. Like, it ain't just like even with the street therapy, it ain't about what I can accumulate from it, it's what I give off from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, with your music, with what you produce, it's what you give off from it. It's like, man, look, if I ain't doing nothing else at the end of the day, man, I'm bored, and I don't want to just waste my time idly, I'm going to go what I'm passionate about and see what that give off and what it bring you. If anything else, it's going to bring you peace. Because it's what you're passionate about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the universe dictate what else comes along with it. That comes along with your power because you put your all into it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we tapping in on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what your inspiration is beautiful, homie. Like, the way you can really hear sound and create another sound to put with that sound, but also make another sound go into that sound and then put somebody's melody into it. That's a whole different creation within itself that it's hard to really tap into, but it's really simple. Because once you tap into yourself, like you did,
you put 1,000 hours.
It's all gonna come naturally, bro.
1,000 hours, and it wasn't a million hours for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, a million hours. It wasn't all just beautiful, you know what I mean? You got a lot of bumps in this world, you know what I mean? But you gotta keep going. Whatever you do, one thing I learned, I hurt my back when I was in 11th grade. I hurt my back. It herniated this in my back. That's because I didn't marry football. I was trying to do too much, you know what I mean? But anything you gotta do, you gotta marry that shit. Like, no matter what it is, like, you gotta marry that shit. Like, you got to, or it's gonna start treating you like how you don't want it. You start treating your main, you know what I'm saying, like a side piece or something. I'm telling you, anything you do, you gotta really marry that shit. Like, real life, you gotta be married to that shit. Like,
real life, like you said, man, be married to it, man. Real life, be committed to it. That's standing on 10 with whatever you're doing. So, I mean, what this brother do, what I know this brother do, like, everyday putting it to, he's standing on 10 with it. Like, bruh, sleep in the studio, bruh, sleep in the car, bruh, sleep wherever he gotta go, because his mindset on, man, look, I'm working on this, I gotta get this done. My body just shutting down, but my ambition for it is there, so I'm gonna stick to it. And first thing I do is get right back to it. I done seen those days.
Hell yeah, we definitely had those days, man. But you gotta sit and pray, like, man, we gotta shake it off. Sometimes we read the Tom Brady quote, man. Tom Brady, he got, man. Man, He got how many rings he got? Tom Brady?
Seven.
Man. Yeah, rings up.
He got it. Listen, he winning this. He got it. He know how to win, bro. Whatever he say, bro, you got it. He's a winner. So whatever he say, you can take something from it and apply it.
He like dust that shit off or something. Like nobody cares about your sad day or none of that. You gotta find a way to find some motivation to keep going. So I mean, honestly, I try to pride myself on that, even if I'm tired or whatever the case may be. Especially like, I had my fucked up moments. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? When I lost, like, you know what I mean. But I never lose. Like, I would never lose the love I have for the music. You know what I mean? We all go through shit. You know what I mean? But that's life though. It was life more than the music. You know what I mean? But the music kind of saved me. You know what I mean?
With that L word, bro, that life, bro, understand, man. Life isn't about loss, it's about lessons. It's about what you describe it as. So don't just say I took a loss. No, I learned a lesson. I learned a lesson, bro. I ain't lose lesson because I gained a lesson.
Yeah, I gained a lesson.
Because I ain't stopped doing what I was doing. It's just that the way I went about it that way, it just didn't work in the way I thought it would work.
Yeah.
But knowing I got my foot in the door, knowing that I took that step, knowing I got the courage to do it, I just learned the whole process of it, and that's what you did. So now that you dictate how you perceive, you know what I'm saying? You dictate that process. A motherfucker can't tell you what Jordan is, Jordan's new. I can say, man, now I know brother because I know brother be like this. I know brother work ethic. So that's what you give over. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody else tell you nothing else, bro. You control that path, bro. And that's what you've been doing, bro, on 1,000. And I commend you for that, bro. Because I enjoy it. So like me getting prepared for doing what I do. I put on a no service zone. I put on that. I put on the gas up joint just to get that bump. You know what I'm saying? I might put on anything just to get that bump.
No, real.
But just knowing that I can relate to somebody that's putting in work the same way I'm putting in work and go to them and get that inspiration. And knowing I can sit right here and talk to you face to face, that's even more, bro.
That's a blessing talking to you, bro.
It's people right here, like, it's people right here that pursue this shit their whole life and can never get to this point, but don't even know how. But the thing is, they never took the chance to look into themselves and say, I can do it myself. Yeah. So happen you've been a face figure for a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the forefront for a lot of that. You've been an inspiration for a lot of kids. So man, I want to be like Jordan, man.
Yeah.
No, for real, bro. So that's something to smile about, bro. Coming where we came from, like, knowing that we got kids in elementary school saying, I want to be like the way bro, put that music together. That shit like that. I'm 40 years old and I say that.
That's like that.
Real life.
That's like that. Go ahead, don't look no 40.
I'm 40, bro.
You ain't don't look no 40.
I'm 40 years old, bro.
Thinking of talk, I'm 40.
That's it, though, man. Like, right here with that street therapy session, bro. I love that, man. Like, my brother Jordan right here, y'all got the real shit, bro. Like, it ain't just about just doing it, it's about how we do it.
Real.
What it takes to do it, bro. Understand the commitment to do it. Have that inspiration in yourself, bro. Find that shit in yourself, young niggas.
Don't be afraid.
Young brothers, my bad, I apologize. We gonna remove all that YS shit. I'm calling y'all YBs from now on, man. My young brothers, bro. We removing that negative stereotype. Cause all y'all my brothers, bro. We all come from this bloodline, home. That's standing on something. We standing on something, bro. And when we standing on something, bro, we gonna gain everything, bro. It's just about a lost time and when we get there. We gotta be prepared to get it. And as you see, the preparation, when you prepare for it, the reward is this. But the reward is still work. The process is the peace, because you know how to do it. When we finish this, bro, we go right back to work. I know, we gonna go right back to work. He got this shit right now, ready to go to work, bro. So with that said, man, Jordan, man, it's always a pleasure, bro, to work with you. To be a part of you, bro, and the interview, bro. It's all love, man.
It's a pleasure to learn from you, bro. Real life, a pleasure to talk to you, bro. Real life, bro. Man, anytime.
Yeah, man, it's street therapy shit, man. This shit 100, bro.
Go follow that, man. Street therapy, go follow that, man. It's the way.
Transition all day, bro.
It's the way.
This shit really something different. This shit really something different. You know, this DMV shit, this DC shit, this shit different. You know, we we relate to a lot of motherfuckers because we a voice. We trying to be heard, bro, but once our voice heard and we start to step, we stepping. And when we stepping, we making our mark known, huh? Like, that's what it is. We ain't faking about nothing. And I ain't faking about being no man, son. Like, everything I'm talking about right here is me becoming a man because I'm taking that stage and those steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on this street therapy shit. So when y'all really that tap in about that type of shit, cool, it's cool that you got the glam and the frame and you got the name, homes, but I want to know who you was to get there, what you had to shake off and what you had to build to really get there, bro. Share that with them people, huh? Don't just give them like it's all sweet and all at the end of the day, because it ain't sweet for everybody, bro. You got these youngers that's really trying to jump out there trying to do what you doing, but they don't even got the knowledge to do what you doing. You ain't even got the full knowledge of doing what you doing, huh?
I ain't hold you, and I'm not enclosed on. I'm here to help motherfuckers, man. Man, so yeah, I done did a lot. I've been through a lot of shit, man. But hey, I love it all, man. It was all worth it. And yeah, we going to the top. We going to the top. We
can't not stop, man.
We going straight there. Yeah.
Can't not stop,
We going straight there. So.
I remember chopping by the spot. Same place I seen a nigga die. Lost feelings, I'ma step to get him back. Sneaky nigga.